this is Solomon. He's a Christian commentator. And he says, I get why South African women prefer foreign men. Imagine that this is your husband, jobless and lazy man. That's his caption. Now, bear in mind, Christian content creator. Now, let's listen. Okay, so he's calling this man lazy, jobless. Now, just to inform you, Solomon, you fell for that one. That's wrong. First of all, that's a place called Kwamaimai. It's in Joburg. It was not far from where I used to stay. Kwamaimai, it's a taxi area. Those are some of the most hardworking individuals you'll ever see. They wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. Just to inform you, that particular area you're talking about, those people you criticize, and they're not the highly paid people. They're taxi drivers. Most of them, I'm not saying this particular man here, but most of the people here, they're taxi drivers. People have a word for them. They call them makeza. Makeza is like a driver. Particularly, they call them that in the sense that some of these guys, makeza, in the sense that some of them barely have time to go and take a shower because of how hard some of these people work. Now, I should know because my stepfather is a taxi driver. These people, they barely sleep. Sometimes he doesn't even come back home because he has to get the taxi in line at 3 o'clock, at 4 o'clock in the morning to be in line. So, just in case you didn't know, the people you are criticizing there, those people who are in this area, most of them are taxi drivers who barely get sleep. So, let's continue. I want to address that caption you have there. So, what part of this says they are lazy? They're not sitting in the street. This is a practice of their culture. It has nothing to do with laziness. At this point, you're just insulting just for the sake of it. Continue. You don't like it, it's their culture. I'm Venda, by the way. That's not my culture. I was raised by my stepfather is Zulu. So that's their culture. How? That's it.
So when I say that these South African men are lazy, you guys think I'm just trying to get at all South Africans, but really not, actually. But there is no way you'll tell me that grown men who should have jobs, who should be working during the day, whether they're doing a 9-to-5 or a business, will be hawking their pot bellies on the streets of South Africa. Look.
So we're body shaming just for the sake of? At that point, you don't have anything to say. Obesity or what, it's all over. Everybody's... I mean, like, at that point, you don't have anything to say. We're going to listen further, but Solomon, you fell for this one. You're wrong.
Looking for immigrants to bully and to loot from. It's always the uneducated, illiterate, jobless people. Just go and check. It's not...
Yeah, that's... Like, really, dude? That's exactly that lady. That's the comment that lady was making yesterday. What's her name? Professor Anela or whatnot. Assuming that people are uneducated. You know that how? Did they speak in the video? They didn't. You know this how?
Normally, some of them, they call themselves Zulu warriors. They're going around fighting against immigrants.
No, they're warriors because their culture, their clothing is after warriors. Okay? So, and bear in mind, Solomon, maybe you don't know, people were insulting South Africans all throughout. Nothing happened. They insulted people in Joburg. Nothing happened. The moment those Nigerian women went to the school where South African kids didn't have space, public schools to be specific, they went and took the slots for those kids, and now costing the parents who should have access. That's where this thing started. You started them. You went to their province, KZN, and they did all of that nonsense. If you watch my video about that clip, when those women went and did that, those Nigerian women, they were saying, we're not doing nothing. We're going to do nothing. That's what started this. You provoke the warriors. They are that. You want what? Me, a vendor. I'm a chill guy. I'm a chill guy. Their outfit, their cultural, bear in mind, their cultural outfit is warriors. So you're insulting them in what? At that point, you don't have anything to say. Just leave it alone. Continue.
And you tell me that they are not lazy. If you were a South African woman, will you not prefer Nigerian men? Even as a...
Will you not prefer Nigerian? Now, what is it that creates attraction? No, think about it. What creates attraction? People are attracted to different things. So that's not a point at all.
A man, I don't want to be friends with men like that. Why will South African women not prefer foreign men if this is the caliber of men that they have? And this...
Which men are you talking about? When you say South African men, you're talking about everyone. At that point, Solomon, you don't have a point. We love you, we respect you, but at that one, you fall for that one.
This is why I keep on saying that the xenophobia in South Africa is self-hatred. You know, when you see someone who's doing better than yourself, instead of letting their story inspire you, you decide that the best way is to eliminate them so that you feel better about your failures.
We're not even going to address that. So at that point, there is no argument. Like I just told you who those particular people are. That particular place where they are, it's called KwaMai. You can go look it up. You'll see. It's a taxi area. Most people there are taxi drivers. Okay? There's no time to exercise. Some of these people are working all day, every day. It's an insult to say what you're saying. Think about this thing. Sometimes film the video, put it back, and then think about these videos. Sometimes I do that. If you check the video that I recorded before this on the YouTube channel, I recorded a video and I say, I had to record this 2 hours. Sometimes you record, listen back to your thoughts. At that point, you don't have a point. Because what did you say? Did you hear unintelligent people? You didn't hear them talking. They could be professors for all you know. Those might be the taxi owners. They might be the taxi drivers. Just like I explained, some of the most hardworking individuals out there. You are insulting what? Yes, you're angry about the whole marches. But at that point, you should know that your heart is being driven into something. There is no argument here. You are better than them. Compared to what? Compared to what? Stop it.